Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie out of Florida. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
10 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
19 Lions.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll stick with him again. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's another.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
19 Tiger, 19, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. First Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable with Reed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Steal, check, steal. Set.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Panther first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. We'll get this out wide. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set, ready. Red, 38. Cut.
From the gun, it's Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
Ready?
Hubbard. Touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. You watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. They're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Tommy Malott to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Reload. Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60.
Drive will start on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Cut back. 70. Cougar 19. 70 range. 70 range. 30.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
33.
That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 33 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Forced out wide. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be third down. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. This one just past the pylon. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Trouble, 38. Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Check, smash. Steal, check, steal. Set.
On first and 10, here's Young. Exiting the pocket right. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Fury, yellow, green jack. Black shot. Spike, white, claws red. Ready?
Throwing on second down, Young. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 15 on that game. It's a Carolina first down.
The Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Black 40. Set.
Out of the shotgun. Young. Going up top. That is drawn in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will score! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Malott to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard
The
line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready up. 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Charger, 19 Panther 11.
They'll begin here on the the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Dragons.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this.
Ready? 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield. But the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
60, Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
On the set.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Tag. Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
At the 19-yard line.
Come on, set! Lightning 18! Let go!
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
18, go!
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defense.
Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, that could not have gone worse. They tried to let the kicker throw it, but he's taken down, and they're going to surrender the football on down.
First and 10.
Let's give this defensive unit a lot of credit. They come out thinking they're going to defend a field goal try, and next thing you know, they're defending the fake. But they were all in the right position. They were all executing their responsibilities. They don't fall for anything, and what was once a good drive is now coming to an end.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This returnable with Reed. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 10 black. Shovel 38. Ready?
On play action. Young. Back to the right. Caught by Sanders. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Set. Yep, 43 rail. Black Ultra. Set.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
To throw is Young. Open man left side. He's got it. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Panther first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
That is what a job on the scramble. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Carolina. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The extra point is good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will even this score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This returnable with Reed. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Black shot. Set.
Look at play action with Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. To the 20. And he will score. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his 2nd miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is.
Gerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following getting the touchdown. It is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Malott to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They put Wilson in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Kershawn Wharton, he gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get back to Wilson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to...
That one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at
Come
the
on,
21-yard line.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
On first down is Young. And this ball is going to be incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Second and 10.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
A toss, and here's Brooks. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
He was taken down behind
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ja'Tavion Sanders. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Set.
will line up for the
33.
two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I actually don't love these plays, Mike, just throwing it up to the back corner on 2-point tries. But when you have the confidence that your guy can go up and come down with it, and you can execute it at this level, it certainly worked out this time.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
Steelers.
Viking 18. Come Vikings. Ready?
Moving to his right. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They will go ahead and decline that one and take the 2 points. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 60, go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the end zone. But it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Second and 10.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Rattler, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Back to the air once more on second down. This one not quite on target. Done too much. That one falls incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here we go, set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. That brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Set, ready, check, pitch, set.
He'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He was brought down at the
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8.
Ultra, go, ultra. Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Panthers first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
On second down, Young. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That is T.J. Watt. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Drill green.
From the gun, it's Young. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy.
That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf, touchdown Pittsburgh.
Touchdown Steelers.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready. Check view.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ready.
Second and 10.
It's now
Ultra.
second and
Ultra.
10.
Let's go. Ready.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Young. That one taken in, right side by Lee. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and
Try to run for it with Hubbard. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
it's a gain of 20.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here.
Come on.
First down and goal.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Carolina. The extra point is up and through. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Malott to return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
70 Ranger.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50. Trap 60 average. 60. Panther 11. Panther.
He'll look to throw. He's going to try it here again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
10 yards to go.
Here we go. 79 Broncos. Cook.
Back to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
Yards on the play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on. Come on.
Metcalf, the motion man. They'll look to throw yet again. runs with it. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd and goal. Now this time he'll set up to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here, blue check. Fitz ready.
Trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Harry now for Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Young to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Panthers will take their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This returnable from inside his own 40. Oh, so well. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Ready, set.
Here's 1st and 10.
And just 50, just Cowboys 18, Pioneers. Cut 19, cut Mustang 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. Here's first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Hill look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's first and 10.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
They put Wilson in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now, first and goal.
Ready, 70 range for step 19. Ready.
Now, this looks like a design run. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Chris Boswell.
Just a tremendous finish to what's been a tremendous game, Mike. I mean, not only did they get that late touchdown.
Oh, do you believe it? It is blocked.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. This returnable with Reed. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
This is first and 10.
Red.
Here's Young. A throw, left side, caught by Sanders. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 14 yards.
Now a timeout for Carolina. It's going to be their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. Young. A throw there, caught by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Malott to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Ultra. Second.
They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result,
And he will score again. Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.